Hello, I'm Melody Tan with Barton Massage Therapy Clinic. Today I'm going to show you a very simple way to clear your area, either your home or your office. It'll work even if you're in a cubicle. It's a very simple process, and you would use clearing for getting rid of negative energy. So if you feel drained, if you feel annoyed, if you feel overwhelmed, angry, and there's really no apparent reason for that, you might have some negative energy that's hanging around, and by doing this simple clearing process, that will really help to get rid of that. You'll need a few things. The first thing you'll need is some Epsom salt. The Epsom salt you can get from any Walmart, drugstore, any place like that. You'll need 4 small containers. These are just the regular Glad disposable containers, and I think they're like a ½ cup. You'll need some Clary Sage. This is essential oil that you can get from any Whole Foods store. It's Clary Sage essential oil. And then you'll need a bag to dispose of the salt after you do the process. It's really simple. All you do is you take your containers and just line them out, and you open your Epsom salt and you pour about ¼ cup of Epsom salt into each container. So these being a ½ cup, you fill it up about half full. You would want to use a measuring cup or something that makes it a little bit easier to get it out of the bag. You break it up a little bit. Keep you from making such a mess. Okay, and once you get your bags about half full, about ¼ cup of Epsom salt into each one of your little cups, you'll take your Clary Sage. If I can get the bag to stand up here. Okay, you'll take Clary Sage and you'll put about 5 drops of Clary Sage into each container. Two, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take and you're going to put 1 cup into each of the 4 corners of your office or your space. If you're just in a cubicle, put it in the 4 corners of your cubicle space. While it would be better if you could clear the whole office, sometimes that's not possible. You can at least clear your own little space. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to put I'm going to go around and put these into the 4 corners of my office, and I'll show you where those are in just a minute. Okay, so after you put out your salt and into the 4 corners of your room, you will leave it for 24 hours. At the end of 24 hours, you must get rid of your salt. You'll do one of 2 things with it. If you're at home and you have the ability to dump all of your salt into a bag, you can just use like a thank you bag or a Walmart bag. You would just dump your salt into the bag. You would tie your bag up tight all the way up so that it, you can't get anything out, and take it all the way out to your garbage can and put it in your garbage can outside of your home. If you don't have that option, if you're doing this at work or some other facility, or maybe you live in an apartment, for whatever reason you can't get rid of your garbage instantly, then the other option is for you to cap it, which is why I use these Glad containers that have lids. And so you would take and you would cap them, each one of them, and just set them aside. And then whenever you have the opportunity, you would go ahead at that point, you would dump it into the bag, tie up your bag, and take it out as soon as possible. You do not want to let this stay longer than 24 hours. If you do, nothing major happens, but the negative energy actually starts to seep away from it and back into the environment, which you don't want. So again, it's real simple. You put about a 1/4 cup of Epsom salt into 4 different containers. You put 5 drops of Clary Sage in. You put it into the 4 corners of your room, or if you're trying to clean your whole, clear your whole home, you can actually put it into the 4 corners of your home, which I highly recommend, particularly if you're moving into a new home or even a new used home, and to help pull all the energies from the other people out, clear it, and start off with a clean space. But you would do that, and then you would cap it, or you would immediately put it into a bag and tie it up and take it out to the garbage. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, Melody at BartannTherapy.com. Thank you. Have a great day.